Hello sexy souls, welcome back to another video. So I'm wearing my glasses today because I'm going to be reading. I have this book on this tablet that is as old as shit. And this book is as old as well. I don't know if it's old, the book actually, but I've had it a long time. Don't know when it was released. It's called the Book of Light, and I think, yeah, it's messages from Jesus received by whatever. I'm not really religious, to say the least. I do believe in God and everything like that, and a source or whatever. And I believe in the light, okay? But I don't remember when I got this. I don't remember how it's got onto my Kindle, but it's there. And sometimes I forget about it all the time, actually. But then sometimes I'm going through something, and then all of a sudden I'll hear the Book of Light, and I'll go and I'll just think on a number, and I'll read the page, and I'll be like, oh, that is exactly what I needed to hear right now. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to read from the book, but I'm also going to then pull tarot cards to like go a little bit deeper with whatever the message is. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to have 3 options on the screen, stickers, emojis, I don't know what I'll choose, but choose one of the 3. And yeah, we'll just go straight into this and let's see how it goes. Okay, so hello group number 1. So what you can kind of do to begin with is, while I'm getting ready and everything, is just maybe sit and meditate on what you're needing guidance on, or what messages you'd like to receive. So because this is a message from your higher self or God or whatever, so set an intention before you receive the message, and then it might mean you might get the right one. Okay, I should have said that in the intro, but here we go. So what I'm going to do is, I got Google on here, and I'm just going to generate a number between 1 and 272. So let us go. Okay, got 77. Cool. Okay, message 77. So I'm just going to read the message, and please bear with me with my reading. Okay, 77. Ooh, okay. The chapter's called Wanting. Okay. Your feet were made for walking. Stop trying to walk. Your legs were made to support your body. Stop trying to support your body. Your back was made to sustain the world. Stop trying to sustain the world. Your frame was made to hold you up. Stop trying to hold yourself up. Your stomach was made to contain food. Stop trying to contain your food. Food was made to give your body energy. Stop trying to give your body energy. Your neck was made to support your head. Stop trying to support your head. Okay, let's see where we go. Your brain was made to sustain your ego. Stop trying to sustain your ego. The ego was made to keep control. Stop trying to keep control. Control was made to shift fear. Stop trying to shift fear. Fear was created to incite you to want things, or to cause you to want things. Stop inciting this need for things. Wanting was made so that you could run from pain. Stop trying to run from pain. Wow. Okay, so the message that came clearly there is that you're wanting a lot of things to change. You're wanting a lot of things to get better, but obviously your higher self is looking at you're running from something that is painful. So I'm going to pull a few cards to see what I get with this. What is it? First of all, what is it? Okay, seems like it's a relationship. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. I feel like with these two energies, the Knight, it's like the Knight is trying to keep impressing this Queen of Cups, coming back with a new gift, coming back with something, and she's just like, thank you, but my cup is full. I love you, accept you, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to try so hard. So I think that maybe there's something here where you're wanting either, because with the I don't know who the Queen of Cups is. Yeah, there is. Okay, Three of Swords. This feels like to me someone who keeps coming back. Someone keeps coming back to someone, or they keep going back to how it used to be, or they're wanting someone similar to the type of person that they used to have. Something along those lines of, instead of going and dealing with the pain and everything, you're sort of wishing that the pain will go away and that they'll come back, or that something like that kind of like having a relationship like that or something will come back. But the thing is, you didn't. I just keep hearing that the people that you're missing, you didn't need them. You needed them for a small period of time, but that was it. And I think that that's why you're running from this pain and this heartbreak that you went through, is because of that. Okay, last little message for advice on where to look at and how to move forward. The Empress. It did come out reversed, but I'm not taking reversals. But I did kind of feel that you're on the verge of like changing this part of your life. Okay, so I think with this Empress card, what I'm getting the most is that you're starting to realize that what your higher self wants most of you right now is to ask yourself, what do you not like about yourself? Because I think you're pretending. Going to be harsh, I think you're pretending to be confident, but you're not as confident as you make out. Don't like to say that, but my guides are saying to me that's kind of what it is. So I'm seeing that you have built up all of these sort of what could we call them? Booby traps. Such a weird thing that they're showing me. Like little booby traps. So like if something, the way that I'm hearing it is not so, it's not as specific for everybody, but some people might pick up on this. It's like before someone can say something about your appearance, you've already told everybody how much you don't like that part of you, so that they can't say it. Do you know what I mean? So you're already like stopping people in their tracks before they get to something that you don't want them to say, so that you don't have to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? I hope you know. I hope you get what I mean. But it's like you're setting up these like, which is, it's a good thing. It means you're good at defending yourself, and you're good at stopping people from getting too close to you too quick. But that's the thing. You have to let some of them in. You can't just block everybody off. And by what I mean is by blocking other people's opinions off. That's the main thing that I'm getting here. So it's time to really sit with yourself and ask yourself, are you actually truly happy with what you have right now? Because if you're not, it's because you need to look a little bit, you need to look at a little bit. There's some snakes in the skeleton, snakes, what? Whatever, there's something in the closet and you need to like go through that. Because there is a little bit of things that have been hidden away that you haven't dealt with. And I think it's just like going and talking to someone about this. Like you could go to a psychologist or someone, like just having a little conversation. Because you might not know, I'm hearing you might not know where to start. Okay, and that Empress card as well, with like on that tree there's like a love heart with Venus's energy. It's like you, even though things haven't worked out recently in love and relationships, you still you know, it's carved in the tree. Like, it's something you can't really let go of. You can't really forget about it. So how, you don't have to forget about it, but how do you accept that it's over? That's what I get. So I hope that made sense for you, group number 1, and helped in some way. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the future. Goodbye. Okay, hello, group number 2. I'll finish my tea. Okay, done. So maybe before we begin, I should have said this in the intro, maybe before we begin, just maybe meditate on what it is you want answers on, and hopefully a clearer message will come through. Yeah, just because intention is everything. So there is 1 and 272. I've got a generator here, so the last group number 1 was 77. Oh, and yours is 117. So let us read that one. 117. I think I've read this one before for myself. Whoa. Okay, group number 2. This one's short and sweet, actually. So. Whew. Okay. Do not fear death, my child, for everything is as it should be. Death is but another life, the platonic transformation between heaven and earth. Transformation and learning, effort and conviction are all part of the human soul. You die with the passing of each day, as each day becomes yesterday, only to be reborn the very next day. That is so true though. Like, when we go to sleep, like, we kind of, I always used to think on that. Like, if you're group number 2, if you are afraid of death, or death is something that is hard for you to deal with, I literally have just lost a family member there this week. So it's just one of those things that I don't understand it. I don't understand it because I don't fear it anymore. And I know a lot of people say that they don't fear death, but I don't, because I've had a near-death experience. So I believe that there's no end. I do believe that, just because of how it's hard to explain, but because I've experienced something very strange that I can't explain, I know that there's something else after this that we can't explain, and we're not supposed to explain it. The only way we can explain death is from what we see and what we know. But what we don't know is what happens after this. We can say that there's theories and scientific evidence and blah 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 blah, but what if everybody's journey is different after this? Because that's what I believe. So that's my little, like, 2 cents on that. And I don't know what happened to me, but I do think I went into the future. Not that that's why I'm doing the kind of work I do, but I do think I went into my future a little bit, because I got so discombobulated by time when I came back. So that was that. But yeah, the thing here with death, it's literally, death is easy. It's harder on people that you leave behind, because then everything, you know what I mean. This is the land of the grieving, of the suffering, of the pain. This is where we're here to learn all these things and to detach from them, to transform them. So it is hard on people, but again, you have to look at it that if you're afraid of you dying or something like that, this isn't very helpful for a lot of people, but I always say it because it's helpful for me, but I don't know if it helps everybody. Dying is the easy part. It sounds so bad, but yeah. No, I don't really want to make it sound like it's a good thing, because it's not. We're here to live life. We're here to live life, and we're here to like, I don't want to fantasize things, but I just, because of this group, I know that you're worried about this. So obviously it's a different thing. It's something you fear, or transformations in general like this. You just don't want loved ones to die, or the thought of them, you're like, I think that this group understands the soul. You understand the whole, like, there is something after this, but it's like, you don't want that to happen anyway, though. You don't want someone to be gone, or because it's like, yeah, they're always there, but they're not. Because I think that this group is probably needing that physical thing, that physical connection. Like, that's what I feel like. So yeah, if you have lost someone recently, yeah, it gets easier. It gets easier with this kind of thing when you lose people. When you start to change your perspective on it, because they're happier. Whoa! I just had a massive tear like squirt out of my eye. Maybe some of you are crying right now. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just seeing, I just saw 2 raindrops coming together now as well. Actually, today is a weird day. There was pissing the rain, and like off the roof, 2 raindrops like connected as one. So, and rain, and it's like, for me, the rain is water connecting to memory and all of that. And it's like little drops of the Akashic records or whatever. So I feel that I think I'm hearing for you, group number 2, a way for you to start feeling a little bit better with death and transformation is to start making more transformations in your life. Having to let go of things that you hold on to. I think that's a good start with things like this, okay? So that's what I'm getting. So like cleaning out an old, it's not even a home, it feels like a garage. A garage, or like if you have a storage unit or something like that, clearing that out. We have this, okay. Definitely here, there is a big worry about this. Okay, what is the advice? Yeah, well, someone has lost a grandparent or a father as well, and that was something. Grandparent, this is like very connected, or father, or you're just worried a lot about this, or maybe you're worried about someone's health at the minute as well. Okay, but I just want to say, for you right now, your higher self wants you to just keep busy, work on things. Don't get in your head. They don't want you to get in your head. They want you to keep working on whatever it is that you're working on right now. And maybe someone has passed away and you don't want to let go of their stuff. That could be it as well. Whew. And I think that maybe it's time. As a little like healing ritual for yourself, it's time to let some of that stuff go. Only if you know that it's time, okay? But your higher self wants you to know better days are coming, okay? Things are going to clear up a lot more for you and your family, and also like this worry, this feeling right now that you're going through, it's just temporary, and I actually feel like it's coming to a close. So when things are coming to a close, they get intensified for the last little bit. Oh my god, that stuck to my hand. Yeah, oh my god, look at the 2 cards that are on the bottom of the deck. World card and the Tower. They get intense before they close. Oh my god, okay. So yeah, if you're just, I think that's, you're kind of struggling to see things differently right now. You're stuck in your head a lot recently, and worrying about things. But that will pass, I'm hearing. So I hope that helped. Group number 2. Leave a comment down below if it did. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Okay, hello group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to get a message from your higher self now in a second. So there's 272. I have a generator here. 272 chapters in this book. Each chapter has a different message. So I'm going to generate. You got 128. Okay. Wow. Everyone's getting okay, this is not a long message. Okay, so 128 is rapture. Okay, so it says, no matter how much you reject it, rapture exists and needs to be dissected. When is someone on the verge of rapture? When he has used up all his opportunities, when he has gone astray from his path, or when time has run out. In your case, you have used up all your opportunities. You have strayed from your path and time has run out. It is over. It happened. It is the past. The present and the future have nothing to do with the past. The past has nothing to do with who you are today. Cut, dissect, understand. Then leap forward. Move forward with conviction so that you can complete what has yet to be accomplished. And then it says Jesus at the end. Wow. Well, this kind of goes on something that I talk about. I don't think that we have to really dive into our traumas, our childhood traumas. I don't think that that's something that we have to do. We can choose to do it. But I don't think that that's the only way to healing or whatever. People like to focus nowadays on healing so much that it's becoming a thing that I just don't really agree with. A lot of the things that people are healing, and you know, there's things with people removing certain, I've seen a thing with people wanting to remove chakras because the chakras were placed here by aliens. Get a grip of yourself. If you believe in that. Just, I feel like the spiritual community has gone a little haywire. And I think that with time and timelines and quantum shifting and all the things, people can make up a lot of things that are not necessarily true and not rooted or grounded in actual spirituality or occult knowledge. Okay, so with this, I want to say just to be very careful and not to judge yourself now where you are at. The old you is gone, and that's what that is basically saying. The old you is gone. Who you were tomorrow doesn't matter today. Okay, and that's with your emotions as well. Sometimes our emotions come boiling up to the surface and we don't want them to act the way that they did in that moment, but we can't always help it. So tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow you'll try and, you know, make sure that you don't do that. And that's how we learn with habits as well. We have to make mistakes at the beginning to get into a better habit of doing something. Okay, so we have to try out different things, and that is kind of what I feel is with this message. I feel like it's about trying out new ways of living your life right now, because you kind of tried everything that you shouldn't have done, and now it's time for you to kind of work on the things that you know you should be moving towards and trying them out. Because I think really what's stopping you from doing what you want to do is the fear of failure. But you're not going to fail. Failing is an illusion. Yes, you fail, but if you keep going at it, are you really failing? No, you're not. You're progressing. So I think that is what I'm sort of picking up first off. Now let me see. Okay, you have the Lovers. Choice is yours, babes. Choice is yours. The only thing that is stopping you and is blocking you is you now know what you want, okay? But you have to really be ready now to take the steps forward, okay? And that's what we have, the Chariot. This is your new fresh start. This is your new beginning. And your higher self is basically saying that you've always had it in you. And you know you have it in you now. You're getting really positive cards. Okay, someone is charging towards you. I don't know what this is, but this is definitely saying that whoever is coming your way, Three of Pentacles, you could be going into a work situation very, very soon, or meeting someone at some kind of a gathering, and this person's going to come right in your direction. Queen of Wands, okay? I think that you have this feeling, or you've even had a dream recently where someone was coming towards you. Okay, and this connection feels like you feel very safe right now. So this energy here, that with the message, I feel that now you're just waiting. It's a waiting game. But I want to say that is also, there's no time to wait around, okay? It's time for you to, you know, keep living your life, because if you keep hoping for someone to come your way, you might lead down another path of waiting and doing what you do always do. You just sit about. So that's basically what I'm getting here is with Temperance. Now this is reversed because I have my cards are mixed and these ones are reversals. So meaning the end goal here with your higher self is to make sure that with this wisdom, with this knowledge of knowing and trusting that someone is going to come your way, and it's going to, I don't know when it'll happen. I feel like something like this has happened in the past where you've met someone at a gathering, and that is going to be the theme I'm hearing of how someone will approach you or come towards you. It's going to be going out, gatherings, but not every gathering you're going to meet the one, or not every gathering you're going to have a very important connection. And this could also just be someone who is passionate about what they're doing for work as well. This could be a negotiation that you're waiting on with some sort of a King of Wands. Okay, because this King of Wands reversed, not here. The seat is empty. So this is what it is. It feels like the right person isn't in your life just yet, but just don't wait around, is what I'm hearing. I have no oracle decks right here. Little just last bit of advice on what does the new path for you look like when you move towards it? The world. Okay, let me see. What's the first thing that I notice apart from her boobies? Those boobies look delicious. I'm paying more attention to this corner. So I'm actually hearing, I know this is kind of a while away, color pink. I'm even being drawn to this, even this rose quartz. The color pink, I don't know. And the color pink for me is to do with healing energy, self-love, self-care, but really the type of healing that it is recognizing what is bringing you down time and time again, okay? Because those are the choices that you were making in the past that your higher self doesn't want you to keep making anymore, okay? It's like time is up. Time is up and a new cycle has begun. So it's sort of like, okay, I'm hearing that very strong. You've had dreams in the past. Those dreams are now dead. You need to make new ones. But each time these dreams age, they morph and shape into something that is less exciting. So the earlier you start chasing after what you want in life, the more abundant they can become. Meaning that if you keep making the same mistakes, and I don't think anything is a mistake, so I hate saying that, but if you keep choosing to not deal with, the only way you can really bring through that vision that you have for yourself. You will get there at some point. You're here to get to that. But the way that it is, you will get there, but it's how quick you choose to get to the end goal. That's the free will that I believe in, is that you're destined to do whatever you know you're in your heart you're supposed to do. But the more abundant it will be depends on how much of the stuff that you have carrying, like the way that it is with your soul purpose, let's just put it this way, is we're given all of this baggage when we come in here of like our past lives and blah 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 trauma, and we gather things along the way as well as we're living this life. But when you choose to just let stuff go and be like, it's over, I'm leaving that, I'm leaving that, I'm leaving that, it's easier. You get to the end goal faster. Okay, that's kind of what it feels like here for me. It's like the main thing that I want to say is just don't carry old baggage with you going forward. So what is your old baggage, and what is it that or who are they that keep pulling you away or keep pulling you back, or they're like not very welcoming when you tell them different things, or like they don't welcome your ideas or your plans, or very like, oh, you can't do that, or oh yeah, okay, whatever. Not supportive as well is something that I'm seeing. But yeah, that is all that I have for you, group number 3. Hope that message helped in some way, and yes, leave a comment down below if it did, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.